Hey, what's up, guys? This is Palermo from Foul Mouth Football. I'm here with my boy Coopari,
Yo,
Chris
what's up?
Coopari. What's up, Coop? Man, how
What's
we
going
doing?
on?
Not much, man. What a good week of football. What do you think?
A lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Lot for Dolphins or the Lions, but real
Yeah,
football. It was good.
yeah, I know, man. Tough to be a Detroit Lions fan or a Miami Dolphins fan right now. It's all
Okay.
right though. Took some positives from it. So, we are in the midst right now of building an overlay for our show, our cast. So, I just want everybody to know that's the reason why we haven't been on for a couple of days, but we're going to try to throw out some more videos relatively soon here. So, we're going to try to keep this one pretty short right now.
For sure.
Coop, I just want to go over your lock of the week last week. Who did you have? You had the Packers,
I
right?
did have the pack last week.
Yeah, that hit. That hit. Thanks for that. That hit
Yeah,
the soul for me too, by the way, brother. Appreciate that one.
you're welcome,
Gotta
man.
tell you, man, Lions look good first half, shit the bed second half, but that's all right. Your pick of the week hit. My pick of the week was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and that surely hit as
Crushed.
well. Yeah.
Crushed.
So all you bettors out there, I would take the Bucs pretty much anytime they're on. So
Absolutely.
yeah, or Tom Brady to have over 3 touchdowns every single game. So
Sick, dude.
yes, sir. All right, so we're gonna do a quick little week 3 pick here. We're gonna keep, like we said already, we're gonna keep this short and sweet for you guys. So Coop, if you want to go ahead and get started, and I'll follow up whatever after you're done with your pick for the week. So
Yeah, let's do it. So we'll start with, I believe this is Thursday night game, and we got Panthers at Texans, and the Texans are getting 8 points right now. I mean, for this, I'm taking Carolina straight up, but I think Houston keeps it closer, than the spread says. But I like the way Darnold's been playing. That team's been playing strong, and I think they keep it going this week, stay undefeated.
yep. I totally agree with you there. Absolutely. I love the way that Darnold has basically just kind of redid his career in Carolina. I like Carolina's defense too. I think that they do most certainly win outright. Davis Mills is actually starting for the Texans, so that's going to be a tough one
Oh
for
yeah,
the
it's
the
true.
Texans to pull it out. The spread is 8. I think Carolina covers spread. So
Okay. Perfect. Next game is I'm going to go Washington at Buffalo. Washington is getting 8.5.
mhm.
At Buffalo after a 35-0 shutout. Washington's strong, but I think the Bills win. I don't think the spread is covered, though. I think the game's closer than that. I don't think Josh Allen has been Josh Allen just yet, but that still shows how good the team is because he hasn't played up to what he played last year, and they're still playing really well for the most part. At least last week they did, but I think the Bills do win this, but I think Washington keeps it close.
And they don't cover the spread, you said?
They don't cover the spread, no.
Gotcha. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and agree with you on that one. I think Buffalo takes the win here at home. I think Bills Mafia is going to be rocking here. Washington's defense hasn't really been showing out. They haven't been impressing me this year. I actually picked them in my fantasy. I thought they were going to crush and dominate, but I got to tell you, they're really not doing their job. I think it's going to be a good defensive game, to be honest with you. I don't think a lot of points are going to be scored.
Yeah.
And I do think that Heineke's good enough to keep it within the spread. So I think Buffalo wins by a field goal.
Yeah, Heineke's been playing okay. He's a good replacement in there.
He is, man.
He's
I
got
like
some
him.
energy.
I
Yeah.
like him. I like his story too.
Yeah, I don't know much about his story, but we'll get into that. I want to hear that at some point.
Another time.
So we got the Bears at the Browns. Bears are getting 7. So at Cleveland, you got Justin Fields probably starting this week. I think Browns are going to handle this pretty good. I didn't see much out of Justin Fields last week, and I think they cover the spread. I think the Browns are pretty damn good on both sides of the ball, and the Bears haven't shown much for me to believe in them otherwise, even with Fields at the helm last week. So I'm going with the Browns.
Yep, I'm picking the Browns there too. Jarvis Landry's out for the first time or second time ever in his career.
Yeah,
so,
I heard.
But they do got OBJ back, so Odell will be back in the lineup. So still got some good receivers on that team. I do think that the start of Justin Fields this week is going to have some growing pains in it. It's going to be his first full game. I think he's going to do okay, but I do think that the Browns cover the spread against the Bears and take a dub. So
yeah, I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Ravens at the Lions. I'm gonna let you start this one out. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
All right, so that's gonna be my surprise pick of the week. I try not to pick with my heart, but honestly, the last 2 weeks, yes, the Lions have been pretty much blown out for 3/4 the first game, and then the Monday night game. I was super impressed with how their defense was playing.
Started so well.
Half. Started really well, sustaining drives, running the ball really well. If they can keep Lamar Jackson to only throwing the ball. Because when he gets out in the open field, he's dangerous. And when he starts tucking and running, it's over.
Sure.
That's how he makes his bread and butter, dude. That's what it is. So if the Lions can contain him and keep him uncomfortable by throwing the ball, I think the Lions can stay competitive in this game and actually maybe even come out with their first win this week.
Wow.
The line is 7.5. I think they keep it close. I really do. If they can, like I said, if they can keep him within the line, within the tackle box and have him throwing that ball, standing up straight, I don't think they're going to be good enough. I don't know. I think the Lions are going to surprise some people this week. I'm taking the Lions over the Ravens. I think they win by a field goal.
Okay. I like it, man. I'm hoping it works for you. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
I just think Baltimore coming off of that huge win with KC, like you said, Lamar Jackson he definitely struggled in that game at times, but the problem with this game that I think for the Lions is going to be that their secondary is so banged up and they don't play a lot of people in the box because of that. But on the flip side, Baltimore doesn't have a lot of explosive receivers. So, I mean, they got Brown and, Watkins is whatever, but I think Lamar Jackson's going to be able to run on them pretty good with, with the running game and with him just, doing some play action scrambles or whatever. I think he's going to have some chance to run. I don't think that they're going to cover the spread, but I do think Baltimore wins, and I give them, maybe 3 points. I'll give them a 3-point win on the other side.
All right.
And we got next
Dolphins then, fucker.
What?
All right, go ahead. No, it's fine. It's fine. You're good. Nah, you're good, bro. It's all good. Here we go. That's it.
We got Indy at Tennessee. Indy is getting 5 points here, and at Tennessee finished strong last week. Carson Wentz is probably not going to be playing this week either.
2 sprained ankles, right?
Yeah. He hurt at the end
Wild.
of last game.
Yeah,
right?
wild.
He can't stay healthy.
Ankles. It says ankles, both. He has both of them sprained right now.
Oh, he does?
Pretty sure it says ankles. Yeah,
I heard it on. Was that?
Yeah, I know. I heard it on NFL Network today too.
Oh my God, both ankles. That's terrible, bro.
Horrible. How the hell is he moving?
Better training going. Work some calves maybe a little bit.
Yes, I know. Do some calf raises.
Damn, man, both ankles. So with both ankles gone, you got Jacob Eason making his first NFL start. Titans defense isn't the best in the whole world, but I think that they cover the spread, and I think that Derrick Henry runs wild this week. I think he plays really well, and I'm picking the Titans by a couple touchdowns.
Yep, absolutely. I don't think there's any surprise there that I'm going to follow up with the Titans pick here too. With what Derrick Henry did last week in the second half was absolutely incredible. I think he is just an absolute monster. You literally cannot stop him. You can only hope to fucking contain him realistically. Right. So Titans run wild on the Colts. They're not going to have anything on offense going for them. I think the Colts lose in a landslide here. I think Tennessee wins by 2 to 3 scores, 2-3 touchdowns.
Damn. So. Yeah, I would be with you. I just think with the Rook or the Eason starting and
it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good.
Not at all. I'll let you start with the next one. This one is the Los Angeles Chargers at the Chiefs.
Yep. I don't know. This is kind of a trap game for me, to be honest with you. I really do obviously love what Mahomes does over there. I think he is definitely the best quarterback in the league. I personally think, but they're kind of a one-trick pony right now, dude. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is not producing whatsoever for them in the run game.
Yeah.
So they're living and dying by little dumps to Travis Kelce, long balls to Tyreek Hill. Hill got locked up last week, so he got exposed.
He did.
Chargers defense isn't all that bad, to be honest with you. I think Justin Herbert is due for a big game too. He's been kind of clowning around the last 2 games. Not really playing all that well. So I think he's going to be due for a good game. I think the Chargers keep it close. Ultimately, Kansas City does win though at home. I think it's closer. I don't think they cover the spread. The spread's 6.5. I think they win by 3.
I think everything you said there, spot on. I agree with you 100% on everything. And I'm with you the same way. I think they win by 3 points, but I think it's a high scoring game, and Herbert shows a lot of good flashes of why he's was he rookie of the year last year, right?
Absolutely, man.
You know what I mean? That's why
he didn't even play all game. He didn't even start in all games.
Yeah. And he'll show it this game. And with you, they, Chiefs pull it out, but by 3.
Yep.
So we got the Saints at the Patriots, and Saints are getting 3 here. For this game, I I got obviously the Patriots I got to take, especially at home. The Saints kind of disappointed me last week. I thought that they were gonna, after their performance against the Packers, but week one's always tough to gauge how teams are actually going to play. It's just tough. So, but I like, the Mac Jones offense. I like that offensive line, and the Patriots have said it before. Running back is playing pretty damn good. They're a good team. I think they take it by touchdown here. So I think they do cover.
Yeah. I do think the Saints got misjudged week one, just due to the fact that, Jameis Winston had 5 touchdowns, I think it was, but he did that with under 200 yards, which is an anomaly in the NFL.
Right,
so
doesn't happen.
Let's be honest here. It's really not something that's going to be sustainable for the rest of the year.
Agreed.
So I think they showed their true colors this past week. And I think the Patriots are only getting stronger. I know you probably don't like hearing that, but Mac Jones, he's going to be a good quarterback at some point in his career. Right now, he's just shaky. So I do think the Patriots come out with a victory. I do think they cover the spread, but not by much. I think they win by maybe, 6 points, if that.
Okay.
I'm thinking a 27-21 game, something like that.
I like it. After that, we got the Falcons at the Giants, and Falcons are getting 3 points. I like the Giants in this game. Not a real exciting game that I'm going to be interested in watching at all. Both teams are kind of whatever. But I think Daniel Jones outplays Matt Ryan. I don't think he played all that bad against Washington last week. And I think if Barkley, they're slowly integrating him in more and more. And I think he's getting a little more comfortable with his knee. So I think they pull it out this week I would say by a touchdown.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Honestly, man, the Falcons might be the bottom of the barrel team for me in the league right now. They're just not. I mean, I've said it in previous, casts before that we've done previous videos. Matt Ryan's not the guy. He's not the guy. I'm sorry. He done, fell off. His career's over. I mean, he's not doing what he needs to be doing over there. Kyle Pitts is being underutilized in that offense too.
Big time.
The Giants, Daniel Jones, I've heard from Saquon Barkley reported that he's got the Michael Jordan mentality, to be honest with you. He's one of the hardest working people he's ever been around. He said.
Really?
So, yeah. And I think his play is, like you said, has not been all that bad. You can't put the Giants' losses on him.
No, you can't. I would agree.
He's very athletic. When he tucks the ball and when he runs, he is a friggin' force, man. So I do think the Giants come out with their first victory this week. I do think they cover the spread. I think they win by a touchdown. So
yeah, I like it. Surprising that he's that athletic though, or that you wouldn't think.
Right. I know he looks
sneaky.
a lot different than what he performs as. So
for sure.
I like him. I hope he does well. I hope he turns his career around here.
Same. So we got the Bengals at the Steelers. Bengals are getting 3.5. So Bengals on the road. Burrow threw 3 consecutive interceptions and 3 consecutive plays, one for a touchdown. That was like the first I ever saw Burrow. Like, I don't know, man. He was shook.
Most confident guy in the field too. And
right. He was shook. 3 plays in a row, 3 interceptions. That doesn't, I don't know how often that's ever happened before, but I think this week the Steelers handle them pretty good here. I think they couple touchdown win. I think they bounce back from the Raiders loss. I still don't think Big Ben is anything that great this year. I just think their defense is so strong that Burrow is going to be in trouble, especially at Pittsburgh. So I think probably like a 2 touchdown win for the Steelers.
Okay. This is going to be the first game I disagree with you, to be honest with you. I think the Steelers are a fake team.
Wow.
I do. TJ Watt's not even guaranteed to play this week. They live and die by their defense right now. Their offense sucks. They do.
Yeah,
their offense sucks. Ben Roethlisberger sucks to me. He's another Matt Ryan in my eyes. They're old, man. You gotta go after somebody in either the offseason this year or draft somebody this upcoming year.
Surprised they haven't a team like Pittsburgh, and just I'm shocked.
They've got all the pieces, around them. They got a very good defense. Again, offensive weapons are there with, Juju, Claypool, and Johnson, and then Najee Harris. But Ben stinks. I'm sorry. He friggin' stinks, bro. His days are numbered in the NFL. He is not a good quarterback anymore. So with that said, I actually think that the Bengals turn it around from last week's performance. I think Burrow goes in a little bit less nervous to make these plays and force these plays because they're going to be playing from behind. I think they go in. Mixon's been playing super well this year. I think they sustain drives by running the ball and then doing little dump passes here and there. I think they're just going to kind of scrap their playbook from last week or their offensive scheme and just kind of switch it up a little bit and tailor it more towards a hurt Pittsburgh defense. And I think they actually go into Pittsburgh and I think they win by a field goal.
Interesting. Yeah, you're right though. If they don't switch up that offense, literally Zach Taylor, I think, has a terrible offense, and he just dink and dunks. That's all he has Burrow doing for the most part. He'll throw every once in a while, but you never know. It'd be interesting. I wouldn't hate that. I actually like the Bengals. I like Burrow.
I like him too, man. They got a lot of young talent, and I'd like to see them do well. I just don't like Ben Roethlisberger. I never really have, to be honest with you.
I can't tell. You didn't really make it known.
It's he's that guy to me. Whatever. Move on. Let's go to the next game.
You got Cardinals at the Jags. Cardinals are -7.5. So at the Jags, Cardinals, Kyler Murray flying high. He's playing great. He looks good. It takes a lot of hits. I feel like he can't sustain these hits for this long season, but right now he's playing good. The whole team looks pretty good. I think they win, they cover. But I think Trevor Lawrence still has a good game. Cardinals look good, man. Although this is one of those games that like you would go in kind of like a trap game early and they would lose. But I still think that they're too strong right now not to take for the victory. So I think they stay undefeated and they win this week.
Yep, absolutely. I think the Cardinals pull out a victory pretty decisively too. I got to tell you, man, as high up on Trevor Lawrence as I was in the beginning of the year, the last game he played, I am just not feeling his gameplay right now, to be honest. He's got 5 picks already in 2 games.
All those rookie QB, even Zach Wilson, those guys have been playing rough.
Yeah, they're playing bad, man. Bad ball.
I know.
Kyler Murray is the first player or first quarterback in NFL history to, in the first 3 games, have at least 2 throwing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown. So I think he is just playing lights out now. D-Hop, AJ Green,
the rookie too. He's showing up.
Yeah, dude, Rondale Moore is incredible, man. Yeah, he really is. Short too, super short, but burner, bro.
He is a burner.
I like him. I think the Cardinals go in, and I think they win pretty decisively. I think they win by at least 2 scores.
Yeah. Okay. We got the Jets at the Broncos. Broncos -10.5, getting a lot. That's your boy peacocking, right?
Peacocking, walking down the fucking sidewalk, baby.
They look good, man. Broncos look solid. Both sides of the ball. Defense strong. Offense is playing great. I think is Judy still out this week? I think
he's out for the whole year, bro.
Is he out the year?
I think so. I think he's out for the entire year.
Well, Sutton played good, man. Sure. The receivers are still stepping up. I think they absolutely crushed the Jets this week. I think they cover that spread. Probably win by 2 or 3 touchdowns here. So Broncos at home.
Yeah, I'm picking the Broncos at home too. I think Teddy B's playing very well. I got to tell you, the Jets offense is just nothing to me. And bad. Zach Wilson's playing horrible. Bad. I was super high on Corey Davis this year, but that last game was atrocious for him. His first game out, he played very well. But yeah, they don't. I don't.
Inconsistencies though. There's no real. Can't. Yeah. Corey Davis didn't do well at all last week for you.
No, he had like 2 targets and like 2 catches for like bullshit yards, bro. He had nothing, man. So it was garbage. I think the Jets start out 0-3. Broncos start out 3-0. Man, I think they do cover the spread. I think it's like a 28-10 game or something like that.
Yeah, something stupid. Yeah, I would agree.
Real low scoring.
Dolphins at Raiders, game of the week. Everybody's just
can't wait for
itching to watch this game. I mean, the amount of offense that you saw from Miami last week, you should probably see repeat. Tua's out for indefinitely. He has fractured ribs, not bruised now, so he's out for a while. Raiders look strong. They're -3.5, so Dolphins are only getting 3.5. So
lock of the week here.
Miami always plays the Raiders tough. I hate it, but I can't go with the Dolphins here. They look terrible, man. Their defense is good up until about quarter 3, where they just get tired because they're on the field the entire game. I think the Raiders win. I think they win by, I don't know, maybe 2 touchdowns, something like that. I think they cover. So it sucks to say it, but it's realistic. And Dolphins are 1-2. Raiders would be 3-0.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think that the Raiders are actually no joke, man. Their defensive line is incredible. Max Crosby is playing at such a high level, man,
Yeah,
and good for
they look
him.
good.
Yeah, he's doing very, very well, and I like him a lot. I like Derek Carr, dude. I've never given him enough credit, to be honest with you. I always kind of equated him to a Matthew Stafford like little brother. He's always
Sure.
been flashy enough to get his name in the newspaper, but not good enough to get the W. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Whereas this year he's actually making those plays. He's doing it unselfishly too, and he's leading the league in passing yards. He's getting everybody open right now, man. So he's not just throwing it and dumping it to Waller. You know what I mean? He's throwing
Sure.
it to Ruggs. He's throwing it to Zay Jones. He's throwing it to fucking the little white kid. What the hell's his name?
Renfro. They
Renfro.
got
Yeah.
some sneaky weapons
They
out there.
do, man. Hunter
I know.
Renfro, Brian Edwards, Kenyon Drake,
They got
he's
some
going to be
people.
starting. They're okay, man. They're okay. I think the Raiders do win this game. I think they cover the spread. You guys got who? Jacoby Brissett starting this week.
Sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't see much going on with their offense this week. So
Nothing.
I think the Raiders do win pretty handily, and it's at home, right? It's in Vegas.
It's in Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that place is gonna be rocking, man. They're
Rocking.
really showing their support for that team. So good for the Raiders. It's
They
nice
look
to see
good.
teams who haven't been good in the past actually showing up. So yeah, I think the Raiders pull out a victory here and they win by 2 scores.
Yep. I'm with you. This game I'm excited for. This is Bucs at Rams. Rams are getting 1 point. What are you thinking?
I got to tell you, man, again, I can't stress this enough. I do like Matthew Stafford. He poured his heart and soul into Detroit Lion football for us for 12 years. So, I wish nothing but the best for him. I think he showed signs of being his old self at certain times last week, but he came out with the W. He's still playing at a very high level. I won't take anything away from him.
Sure.
But again, I just think that the Bucs, from every aspect of their game, from offense, defense, special teams, they're the strongest team in the NFL right now. They're the ones to knock off the block. And if the Rams are going to be the ones that do it, God bless them. But I don't think they are. I think Tom Brady, I mean, with the way he's playing at such an old age and playing at such a high level right now, it's again, indoors, Tom Brady, he's gonna play lights out this week. That offensive fucking wide receiver corp is unbelievable too.
Nasty.
I can't do it. I saw a funny meme earlier today. It was a picture of Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, I think it was Kyler Murray, and then Tom Brady, and they said the NFL's next generational talents. The NFL's in good hands right now.
This is incredible.
As if fucking Tom Brady's just still young, he's still just fucking playing. Like,
Did you see the commercial he did?
Yeah,
When he picked up the phone, or when he was like, he's like, I already told you, I got another 10 years.
10 years. Yeah, I know.
I believe it too.
He said in an interview with Gronk that he thinks he could still play until he's 50.
Would anybody
It's only
doubt it,
6
though?
years from now.
Would
It's only
anybody
6 years.
As long as he can keep the arm strength, he'll be all right.
I know. Let's hope he doesn't for the rest of the teams in the NFL. But
just for someone.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bucs though. I think the Bucs.
What do you think?
I think it's a close game. I think if anything, it's going to be a shootout, high scoring. What's the over under 55.5? I think it's right around there. I think it's probably about a 31 to 28 game, something like that.
Okay.
Bucs take it.
Definitely high scoring.
Mhm.
So Bucs at Rams. I'm taking the Rams here. I like it,
right,
man.
okay.
I like this as a statement game for the Rams. I like it as home. This is the type of game you come in so amped up as, especially if you're Matthew Stafford, and that, I mean, just the whole team in general. I think they're ready to prove something, and I think that it's a high scoring game, but I really think that they come through with this game. I think Stafford plays amazing, but some games like this, Brady, I think he'll play good, but sometimes he has those games where, he plays not like Brady. And I think this is one of those games. I think he gets a little rattled here for whatever reason, but I think it's a close game, but the Rams win it by a field goal at the end.
Okay. All right. So I got him winning by a field goal. Bucs direction. You got the Rams winning by a field goal.
Yep.
I got the Bucs winning. So
see what happens.
Good stuff.
And then we got the Hawks at the Vikings. Vikings are getting 1.5. Seahawks, tough loss to the Titans.
Tennessee, yeah.
Yeah, but I think this is a tough game for the Hawks, to be honest with you, going into Minnesota.
Same.
I like the Russell Wilson offense. I like how they look right now. I think they're strong. I just think defensively they kind of imploded last week, and stuff. So I feel like that tends to spill over into next week a little bit for
Right.
whatever reason. So I think that the Vikings actually come through and take the victory here, and I think they win by 3 points. I think Cousins has himself a pretty decent game at home, and I think Vikings have been playing low key good football. It's just been just some tough weeks or whatever, but I think they've been playing some good football, so I think they pull it out this week.
Yeah, absolutely. I was actually going to take this pick too. I think the Vikes are due for a win. Seattle, I mean, they're always going to be competitive, like I said, whenever they have Russell Wilson on the field. But I mean, their defense couldn't handle Derrick Henry. I don't think they're going to be able to handle Delvin Cook this week.
Right.
And I personally think Kirk Cousins is a little bit better than Ryan Tannehill, just by a little bit when it comes to the passing game. But I mean, you pair that with an Adam Thielen and
Sure.
Justin Jefferson. I think
Yeah,
I think that the Vikes come out with a victory. Although I do still like the Seahawks defense, man. Bobby Wagner had 16 tackles last week.
Did he really?
16 tackles, and he had a sack, bro. I mean, come on. He's been playing since 2012, dude. I rewatched that whole game today. When I was, I watched the whole thing. I was watching him more so than anything.
Was it on the network today or something?
Yeah, it was on the network. Yeah. I just wanted to see how they just imploded, dude. Like they had a 2-score lead.
Yeah,
and it was like, geez.
But Henry wore him down. I mean,
he wears everybody down, bro. But I think the Vikings get their first win of the season. I think it comes down to a field goal game. So I think they win in the last drive. They sustain a drive and they kick a field goal to win.
High scoring, you think?
Nah, I think if anything, it's going to be kind of middle of the road, like a 28-24 type ball game, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that. We got Packers at Niners. Packers are getting 3.5 at San Fran. This is an interesting game because San Fran, Jimmy G, I'm still not a fan of him. I like the Niners for whatever reason, just the overall team. Just not a fan of Jimmy G. But I think the Packers go into San Fran and that performance last week with Aaron Jones, I think he continues that this week. But I think Aaron Rodgers stays strong, and I think they go in and they get a victory by maybe a point. So I think they win the game. Higher scoring game, probably like a 28 to 27 game or something like that. But I'm giving the Packers the edge here, and I'm giving them the win.
Okay. I actually can't stand either one of these teams just because I just don't like Jimmy G. I think he's a fake quarterback. They piss pounded the freaking Lions week 1 too. So I'm still a little salty.
Yeah.
Packers, I just, whatever. It's like Tom Brady in your guys' division.
Oh, sucks.
20 years. It's horrible.
I know.
Having Aaron Rodgers in our division.
He won't go away.
He won't go away. I think the Niners take this game, to be honest with you. I think they keep it close though, the Packers, but with what I saw from both teams overall, I think the Niners have more complete of a team. I just don't think that the Packers defense is all that great. Zadarius Smith is out again too this week.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Yeah.
So I think the Niners come out with a victory here. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be something like, 35-28 or 35-31 or something like that. I think the Niners do cover the 3.5 spread though. And I think they come out with a dub. So.
Gotcha. See at San Fran. So the last game we got, I'll let you round it out. It's Philadelphia at Dallas, and Dallas is -4.
Yep. I do think the Cowboys take this dub here. Reason being is that, again, I think that Dak is better than Jalen right now. Jalen, although is very impressive, I think he's coming up and being, he's creating his own identity in Philly, and I like what I'm seeing from him. I just think Dak is just overall the better quarterback. I think they have way better receivers in Dallas. And I also think here is the key to the Cowboys sustaining drives and winning games this year. I think they need to stop giving as many touches to Zeke as they have been and start putting Tony Pollard in more. Don't just utilize him as a third down back. I think Tony Pollard is a better running back than Zeke is, to be honest with you. I think you should bring Zeke in for more of a blocking running back and short distance running back. I think Tony Pollard should have 20 touches to Zeke's 12. And reason being is that if you look up Tony Pollard's average yard per run right now, it's about 8. And he is faster. He is quicker on his cuts. He sees the holes better. And I just think that he needs to get the rock more. If they start actually doing that, I think that offense is going to be extremely explosive. And I think they're going to be able to put up points with anybody. Their defense is slowly but surely coming around. I like the Cowboys at home against the Eagles. I think they do cover the spread. However, I do think it's going to be a high scoring game. It's 51.5. I think it goes over that, but I do think the Cowboys cover the spread of 4 right now. So I think it's going to be something along the lines of like 38-27, something like that.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like the analysis. I'm right on the same page with you, man. I think Tony Pollard should have been put in as a starting back years ago. I felt like he always, if he was running alongside that line with as many carries as he would have, dude, he would have probably broke the record. I mean, he's just so much more explosive. And like you said, he sees the holes better. Zeke does, like you said, he's a really good blocker though. He is a good blocking back. He has some really good plays where he just stops guys in their tracks that are coming through. But he's not the guy.
And kudos to him, man. Like, I mean, he got paid a huge bag because he showed out behind one of the best offensive lines in probably NFL history.
Right.
But then he's slowly but surely shown his true game, right? He's not that guy.
He's not.
And just, real quick here, stat, Tony Pollard, 7.7 yards per carry.
It's insanity.
Zeke is only averaging 3.9. The league average, I believe, is 4.4. So what does that say? What does that say?
So bad. He's just not seeing the hole.
Exactly. He thinks he's the guy. He's the big guy. He runs right through. He hits the hole and he just fucking bounces backwards, and that's it. Put Tony Pollard in. The kid's younger, faster, quicker. He makes better reads.
Agreed.
He's a better ball catcher out of the backfield too, if you ask me.
100%.
So yeah.
Overall. And I'm with you. Overall, everything. I think Dallas covers at home. I think they play a great game. I think it's high scoring as well. And, I like their offense. I like their defense. I like the team. So I think they win probably like 35-28, 35-25, something like that.
Yeah. I think we're right in the same page there.
Yep. That's it for the weeks or the games for this week. You want to pick your lock?
Yeah, absolutely. I was about to say, let's do a quick lock of the week, wrap it up, and be out here. So I'm actually going to take my lock of the week is actually going to be Cleveland. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns against Chicago. That's my lock of the week. I think the Browns, they stay a little bit competitive in the beginning. Justin Fields shows some good signs of being a good quarterback, but ultimately I think the Browns end up decisively winning that game. They do cover the spread of 7. But that's my lock of the week. I'm taking Cleveland.
Yeah, I like it. I think they win that too. But I'm going to do Broncos for my lock of the week. I mean, Jets have just shown nothing, to be honest with you, offensively. Broncos got a good D. Offensive, they played well. 3-0. I mean, Broncos got to be the lock of the week there for me.
Absolutely, yeah, man. I'm right. I feel you on that. So yeah, that's our lock of the week. So you heard it here first. You got Palermo picking the Browns over the Bears, and you got the Coop Man picking the Broncos over the Jets. Let us know in the comment section below what you guys think. Who's your lock of the week this week? This is Foul Mouth Football. I am Rick Palermo, aka Palermo, with my co-host Chris Kupari, aka the Coop Man. Yeah, so that's our week 3 picks. Please hit that follow button, subscribe, and then, hit that comment section. We like to see what you guys think about our picks. So be on the lookout. Like I said, we're going to be getting the new overlay in here, implemented at some time.
Can't wait for that.
Some technical difficulties,
can't wait for that to come in.
But it is pretty refined, pretty polished, and damn, it looks good. So
it does.
Anything to make me look better on the camera, I'll do. So that's what we're going for. So appreciate all the love so far, guys. It's been pretty awesome to wake up every morning and see that we're getting new followers here, new views here. So stick with us. It's only going to be getting better. We appreciate all the love right now. Please continue to hit that subscribe button, that follow button, and get active in the comments, man. We love it.
Yeah, man. Love it. Thank you, guys.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. It's Foul Mouth Football.